Why, hello there, everyone. Starting DMC3 today. And it's also Mario Day. So happy Mario Day. Also, I got this light. Light that's Mario from Super Mario World after he's crossed the finish line, and it lights up. And so I lit it up on camera, it just blinds the camera completely. So I've turned it off for now. So I'm going to see if there's any sort of fix for that. I don't know though. Still looks good without the light on. Let me post a notification on Discord and Twitter. I'm absolutely crazy about it. That little smile at the end. Okay, done and done. Also, I put my playthrough of DMC2 on YouTube a moment ago. If anyone wants to go watch that. I don't know who would, though. Not me. Okay, let's go. Let's rock. 1, 2, 3. Finally, the supposed highlight of this trilogy. Let's hope it's at least better than 2. You like to continue? Special edition. What makes this special edition? It's not as if they had DLC to add during the PS2 days. What makes it special edition? Maybe they re-released it later with more stuff. Okay, let's go. So, this is a blind playthrough, although this game is very old and popular, so there are a few things I know about that, which I will list. I know Virgil is the final boss. I know Virgil and Dante are brothers, although they kind of say that in the first one. I know there's the Cerberus boss fight, which is apparently pretty notorious. I know Lady is introduced in this game. What else? Lady's introduced in the game. Virgil's the final boss. There's a Cerberus boss fight. Oh yeah, you get a guitar you can use as a weapon, I think, too, which looks pretty rad. And also, the camera's not locked in this one. This footage contains scenes of explicit violence and gore. Sweet dreams. Ooh.
You've heard of it, haven't you? The legend of Sparta? When I was young, my father would tell me stories about it. Long ago, in ancient times, a demon rebelled against his own kind for the sake of the human race. With his sword, he shut the portal to the demonic realm and sealed the evil entities off from our human world. But since he was a demon himself, his power was also trapped on the other side. I never believed it. I thought it was just a child's fairy tale. But I discovered that this so-called legend wasn't a myth at all. Sparta existed. How do I know? Well, I met the sons of Sparta. Both of them. Though the same blood of their father flowed through their veins, the two battled each other fiercely like arch enemies. It seemed as if they derived some sort of twisted pleasure from this brotherly fighting.
I thought Virgil had spiky hair.
In the end, only one was left standing.
Oh, there it is. Dante's fine, he's been stabbed before. Well, I guess this is actually chronologically before the other two. Okay, you can already tell that this game has way more of an identity than 2. New game, load game, options. Once again, I'm really glad that they included the original title screens within the HD collection title screens, because I really wish the Metroid Prime trilogy did that, because Prime 1 is the best title screen of any game. Language, subtitles, volume, vibration. I'm wondering if the vibration, whenever it happens, it's on max, is because it's using the vibration settings from the PS2, and I'm pretty sure that the PS4 has more varying vibration options than the PS2. Whereas with the PS2, I think it was either not vibrating or vibrating. And the PS4, it can do it more subtly. Let's make it invert Y, because there are camera controls in this one. Where is it? This is button configuration. Whoops. I think it might be somewhere else. Game options. There's a turbo mode, wow. I don't know if there is an option. Oh wait, I think I saw control. Oh wait, I did that already. That's the button layout. Okay, let's just see. There's no option to change it to invert Y. I better adapt quickly. Tutorial, yes. Gold or yellow? What? New game. Tutorial on. Gold or yellow? Well, it's on gold by default. And gold is kind of like a better version of yellow, so I'll go with that. Oh, we just watched this. Is it the same thing?
You've heard of it, haven't you?
I'm scared to skip it though in case it shows more.
When I was young, my father would tell me stories.
So I'm going to wait just in case.
Long ago, in ancient times, a demon rebelled against his own kind.
And I don't know why they put such minimal effort into DMC2's premise.
And sealed the evil entities off from our human world. But since he was a demon himself, his power was also trapped on the other side. I never believed it. I thought it was just a child's fairy.
Because DMC1, even though it was a very simple premise and very to the point, it had one. And you knew what you were doing. You always knew what you were doing in that game.
How do I know? Well,
in terms of a goal.
I met the sons of Sparta. Both of them. Though the same blood of their father flowed through their veins, the two battled each other fiercely like arch enemies.
The 4D experience.
As if they derived some sort of twisted
4D theater.
brotherly fighting.
See, it might show more than the title screen cutscene.
But in the end, only one was left standing.
Forgot, this game is still cropped strangely. Let me fix that. Well, I'm not fixing it on the TV, but I'm fixing it on the display here. Well, I'll do it after the cutscene. Oh, guys, my phone's ringing. Beep, boop, beep, beep. Hello? Yes, not now. Thank you very much, though. Ooh. It's like the water bottle trick, but with the chair.
Sorry, not open for business yet. I haven't even picked a name for this joint, and I'm already getting calls. You a customer too? Well, if you want to use the bathroom, help yourself.
He said the same thing in one.
Is your name Dante, son of Sparta?
Where did you hear that?
From your brother. He sent this invitation for you. Please accept it.
Invitation, huh?
Ooh. So overly dramatic. The thing is, did he let that happen because he knows he can take it, or did he actually legitimately get caught off guard there? What the heck?
This party's getting crazy. Let's rock.
Did he make the fan fall with the pizza? Yeah, he still has the blades in his arm and leg. Okay, this game definitely... This franchise definitely has found its identity by 3. He played pool in the air.
Don't bet on it.
Okay, select from 4 basic styles. User select a style action to show the enemies just how crazy this party can get. Okay, so this is similar to what they've been showing off in the DMC3 trailers. It's that Dante has 4 different styles. Although I don't think it's the same. I remember Royal Guard. Royal Guard, I remember being like a really... Isn't that a really advanced one where it's you just stay in one place? Press O to perform your style attack. You select them, though. Defeat enough enemies, and eventually your style will level up, earning you new and wondrous style actions. Master a new style action every time your style advances to the next level. So does that happen? Okay, so it's like an XP gauge. So whichever one you use the most, it'll level up automatically. Kind of like how Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim did it. Change styles mid-game via the mission start screen. Oh, you have to go to a menu? I think for DMC5 you use the D-pad. Or by assessing a divinity statue mid-mission. Oh, from the mission start screen, so you can't change it mid-battle. That's interesting. You'll begin the game with the Trickster style pre-selected. Customize. So they don't really give you a chance to try them out. Which one should I go with? So Royal Guard, I'm pretty sure, is for advanced players. After you've become familiar with the game. Minimizing the damage of an enemy attack. This move allows the player to maneuver into a more strategic position. Gunslinger, no. I've had enough shooting after 2. No thanks. Swordmaster. Different melee weapons at max. What's the difference between Swordmaster and Trickster? That's like an evasive thing. How about Swordmaster? It looks like there are 3 levels to each one. The L on style there looks like a C. Dice. Ebony Ivory. Valiant, just the basics right now. Okay, let's start. Here to remind me that Unis is still on sale for the low, low price of 20 USD. I'm going to get it. Okay, so I checked GameStop again. They do have a used copy for under $20. And I checked, you know how you can enter the address and it tells you if there's one nearby? The closest GameStop to me does have a used copy. So I'm probably going to get it physically when I pick up DMC3, like I said, because I like having physical copies more. Thanks, though. I finally beat 2. Oh, wait, you know that already. So I'm actually finally starting the supposed best one. Cursor. Well, R1's lock on. Okay, so you can actually toggle the lock on. Thank you. Taunt is the big, huge button in the middle. Okay. Examine is O. Shoot is square like normal. X is jump. Melee attack's triangle. Okay, so pretty similar. Yeah, red orbs. Okay, so O is the style. Oh, that's cool. So O is the style attack, right? That was the best one. Oh, no. If 2 is the best one, we better stop right now. No point in even getting 5. Okay, so... Okay, now they actually give you different combo options. Thank you. This feels so much better. So it seems like this launches them, so then I can go up for that. Oh, happy Mario Day, by the way, Corn Cob. Why is this one so slippery? Okay, this is already a lot better. Will be displayed with a cursor. Change lock-on targets by pressing L3 while locked on. Okay. Man, if that was in 2 would have been a lot better if they had that. You're a Sega kid growing up. Ew. You're a Sonic fan. The cool one. Mario's the baby one and Sonic's the cool one. I do love Sonic too, though. I didn't get into Sonic until Sonic Heroes, though. Sonic Heroes was my first Sonic game. But I actually strangely got into the franchise through the show on TV, which is why I got Sonic Heroes. Because I was already familiar with the franchise to an extent before I got it. And then I played the older ones later. Like, I still have the Sonic Classic Collection on the DS. I wish they would port that again. Which one? Which one? Which, show? I don't remember. I could find out if I just looked at what Sonic shows were released. I think it was Sonic X. It was like 2002, 2003. Around there, you know? Whichever Sonic show was out during that time.
I can already tell. Looks like this is gonna be one hell of a party.
One heck of a party. Yeah, I think it was Sonic X. I would have to rewatch it to know for sure, though, because I remember how it looked. I just don't remember the title. Yeah, it had to have been X. Although the one that's on Netflix is way better. The one I don't remember which one does Netflix have? Because the one on Netflix has that sort of cow and chicken type of style to it, and it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty funny. It's way more stylistic. It has a much more experimental art style. You know, like it really plays with the visual humor a lot more. Save, nice. Bludgeon the devils like an iron hammer. I kind of like this Blade Master style. I'm not going to switch it up until I get bored with it. Don't have Netflix. Yeah, it has a very cow and chicken type of art style, like the late 90s cartoons type of thing.
You guys totally wrecked my shop, and I haven't even named it yet. You're gonna pay for that.
That's how I put on my jacket every day when I get ready for the stream. The sneeze. Oh, the sneeze did that.
I hope you all have enough to cover all this.
Oh! Taste the blood. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this because on the TV, for some reason, the aspect ratio of this game, like the display is cropped for some reason. So let me stretch it out a bit on the display here. Adventures was like silly and whimsical, and Saturday AM was kind of dark. You like that one better? Yeah, Adventures is the one I think on Netflix then, because that one's really whimsical and ridiculous. I don't think I've seen the Saturday AM. Okay, there we go. Better. Now there's not that annoying black bar on the right side. High time. Blast the enemy to the air. Hold R1 and press triangle while holding the left stick back. What? Hold down triangle and your character will rise into the air as well. Okay, so if I hold R1 and press triangle while holding back, that's like an uppercut. And I can just keep holding it. Hold on. When they say hold triangle, I think you have to release and press it again. But then it just does the downward attack. Holy cow. They're giving you a lot of enemies at the beginning. Oh, I can just start pressing O for the Blade Master abilities. Oh, crud. Nice. Was that an explosive enemy? Hold down R1, then press X while holding right or off. Man, they do the same dodge controls. I do not like... Well, you're going to be holding on most of the time anyway for the lock-on. Jump back. Okay, so you have different types of jumps, too. That's just the back jump. Okay, so basically if you lock on and you jump to the right or left, it does an evade. Kind of like in Ocarina of Time. Got an A. Man, didn't get the S. Oh no, I picked up a bad habit from 2. Holy cow. I don't know if I'm supposed to be staggering or if I should be dodging. Like, what's my main means of dodging here? Do they want me to be using dodge or using jump? Right. So close. I need to figure out what the intended means of dodging is here. I have to start back here? What the heck? I guess I'll just shoot the boss more. I'm glad that this one's actually challenging, though. 2 is so easy. Painfully easy. It was so easy, it made it difficult to play through, ironically. Maybe I should be using the back jump, too. What's that right here? Ooh, nice. Blast? What does blast mean? Blast is in blast off. Explosive guy. Then it's the boss, right? Like, even if you're shooting, you still keep the meter up. Oh, temporarily. Had to remember how to change targets there. Oh, what? I'm back at D. I'm here. Then it's the boss, right? Means I'm having a blast. Yeah, I mean, D is dope, and dope sounds more impressive than blast. But it could also mean blast it, like you're doing badly. Blast it. Okay, I'm going to be a baby and play this a bit more safe. Oh, crud. I don't know if you have iframes on the roll, and I'm stuck in here. There was a whole bunch of HP right at the start. Holy cow! Yeah, where's that vital star? How do I look at my inventory? How do I look at my inventory? Why do I have to do this part again? Wait, what? How did I get there? Status? Oh, obviously items are in status. Okay, I still have it. That's nice, though. Oh, what's this perspective? I'm wondering if the trickster style is best, because then it might mean O is an actual dodge. Like, O is a dedicated dodge button. Which probably is best during your first time playing the game. Which would make sense, since they did make that the default. All right. Get back here. Making me lose my A. And that guy automatically ruins your rank, your rating. Sweet. S is max in this, right? There's no triple S. I like how you can catch multiple enemies in a single combo. Nice. Oh, there is triple S. Stylish. Okay, I need to like actually know when I should dodge here. Okay, I jumped too early. There we go. Try to do the side roll there. Oh, I'm getting the glance there. Okay, I guess I can just use that time to roll. Roll! Okay. Okay, I think I have the hang of it now. It's so hard to roll sometimes because it says move the analog stick to the side, but it's in relation to the enemy you're facing. I'm gonna use my item. There we go. Didn't really need to use the item there. I didn't know if there was going to be something after that, though. Virgil. It's Dante's brother, Luigi. Only thirsty today for some reason.
It's been nearly a year since we last met. Where does the time go?
Okay, so that opening cutscene was a year ago. Or about a year ago. It's in the past, is what I mean.
No doubt you've got some fun planned for me. Right, Virgil?
The winged fish. How's damage a D? save.
I come.
Well, doesn't it excite you? The Timinagru has revived. The Great One, who once ruled this earth as the medium between the human world and the demon world. Isn't it a magnificent view? The greatest minds of their time, those who revered evil, constructed this glorious edifice. Now, after 2 millenniums of confinement, it can at last fulfill the purpose for which it was intended.
That's none of my concern. Did he have it?
Of course, he's taking good care of it.
The amulet?
After all, it is the only memento left from the mother you both lost.
But he has no idea of its true power.
But Virgil obviously doesn't actually die in this one since he's in 1. That's a pretty classic trope. Have the main character, have the playable character, well, really the player, have the player fight something that's pretty tough, and then show some sort of rival, defeat it super easily. It makes him seem a lot stronger. Because you think, oh, it took me so long to beat him. He could do it in 1 attack. There's a lady. Let's see what her deal is about, because I know she's introduced in this game, but I really don't know what her whole deal is. The fire. Customize. I don't have any different equipment yet. Or new actions. Drive. What? Stinger, drive. Oh, these are the different attacks. Air hike. So is that double jump or... Stinger, I think, is a lunging attack, like a gap closer. I might want that. It's pretty cheap, too. Because they kept getting away from me, which was lowering my score. Stinger level 2. Oh, let's wait on that. Holy water. Maximum life. Only 5,000? Yeah, might as well get that now so we can start making use of it as early as possible. I want to try out the Trickster here. Still level 1. Okay, you can see the XP. That's nice. While on the ground, prop shredder, aerial rave, press O in midair. I do like it though. Okay, I didn't realize you could hit information before. When near a wall, hold the left stick towards the wall and O. Run on the wall. Dash. Hold the left stick in any direction and O. So that's another gap closer. It's not really a dodge. I think I'd rather keep Swordmaster on for now. Repeatedly press square. You can already do that though. Press the left stick in any direction and O. You can shoot in 2 different directions. Okay, I have to try that at least once. Even though I was sick from shooting. Even though I was sick of shooting from DMC2. What the heck? Is this a secret spot? Oh yeah, the Stinger's pretty good. Oh! Okay, I said I was sick of shooting in 2. I was just sick of DMC2's shooting. Back here. It launches them too, though, so it's kind of a gap closer, but then it's immediately not. I guess that was just for some more XP or something. Nothing really back here, though. And I'm starting it off with half HP. It's a cool enemy design. Jump 2 times as high by pushing off certain surfaces. They never say... This is in DMC1, but they never actually tell the player that they can do this. And they just expect them to know it. Oof. Oh man, that guy on the roof. Prioritize him. There. Ooh, there's health over there. Oh, crud. This is only the second mission, and it's already actually actively demanding a lot of engagement from the player. They want me to go through the door, I'm pretty sure, but what's up here? I think that's just so you can take the initiative and hit those enemies that were up here. So, this game does have some fixed camera angles. I thought it was all free. But even so, the fixed camera angles aren't as bad. They're not as inconveniently placed. The shotgun. Release the door seal by solving a puzzle. Okay, so blue door is puzzle, red door is enemies. Nice. Something's in the way. Smash it. Already on that. To the sword's power. Heck yeah. Switch guns with L2 in real time. Wow. I don't know if... Oh, wait, does... I was going to ask if gun slinger applies to the shotgun, and it seems like it does. Wow, look at that. He's whipping around the shotgun like nunchucks. Like a pair of nunchaku. That's pretty cool. See, in some areas you can control the camera. In some areas you cannot. And even in the areas that you can control it in, it's very limited. Control the camera with the right stick. I was already doing that. You can't move it up and down. It's just right and left. So maybe that was why. Maybe that's why there was no invert option. Although you figure they would still have an invert option for the x-axis. Yep. Holy cow. This is a very awkward spot to fight them in. Is this a strip club? Or was a strip club? Oh, how long can you do that? It's really good for if they're up close, just to knock them off of you. Oh, what? Thought I sidestepped that enough. Just locked into that. I need to figure out how to cancel that better. That hit me. Is this where I came from? Or was it on the other side? That is where I came from. Can't break these? Health. Wait, what did I just unlock again? How do I get out of here? There. This where Lady was? Can't tell if that's a blue orb or a light. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. No, that's a blue orb, I think. Yep. Fragment. 4 of these. Okay, so now it's back to 4, like a piece of heart. What is this? Oh. So I can change style here. It feels like with the shotgun, the gunslinger, the only real added effect that the gunslinger has on the shotgun is that it gives you more of a panic move. If they're really close to you, you can just use it like a nunchuck and get them off of you. But I'm thinking that if you use the pistols, the gunslinger has a bigger added effect. You're getting more out of it. Press O while on the ground. Block and charge. I think I might want to watch a video on how that works before trying it. Hold R1, then press O and forward on the left stick. Block and charge. Are you able to guard indefinitely? by holding O, and then you just release the energy. So it's very defense. It's like you guard, you block a hit, and then return the energy back to them. I think that's how it goes. I feel like Swordmaster gives you the best combos. Anything else I can buy for now? Drive. Lightning quick sword swing that sends a powerful shockwave towards enemies. Hold down triangle, then release. I think that's a projectile then. It's air hike. Magical energy into the area under your feet. You're able to perform a double jump to reach higher, more strategic locations. Oh, a double jump? Well, that's expensive though. I should save up for that. Not sure which guns I'd rather be keeping. I'm not sure which gun I prefer yet, so I'm not going to power one up until I know I have a favorite. Well, that's definitely a boss fight room. The Cerberus boss fight this early? Why is he all icy? Cerberus is supposed to be fiery. Guardian of the underworld, Tartarus.
Wow, I've never seen a talking mud before. You know, in a dog show, you'd definitely take first place. You rubbish! You would make a mockery of me! Easy, Fido. How about I take you out for a walk? Come on, puppy. Let's go. You'll regret this, you worm! It's showtime.
That was a pretty good boss intro. So I have to break the ice off, I think. So all the ice is broken off. Using the guns a lot in this fight. Gunslinger might have been a good option. Whoa! And this thing has a lot of HP. I think it'll take more damage on the heads, yeah. So if the ice is back, I think. Do I have to break all the ice before he takes damage? Oof. Forgot he can use his paw. Oh no, this style is pretty good against him too because of that. Gives you more aerial attacks. Oh, what the heck? Okay, maybe I shouldn't be attacking the paw. Spins his heads around. That's interesting. Whoa! The ice is back. I need to learn his patterns better because I don't feel safe going up to attack him. Oh! Okay, so the ground is dangerous there too. Rip the first try hype. Okay, more than halfway though. No! Easy mode's now selectable. Screw that. It's not selectable until you die. I wonder if I should do Gunslinger here. So I think if you get close there, the ground isn't as frozen. Ow. The uppercut attack hits him too. Okay, how do I even dodge that? God, if it keeps falling from the sky after that. Whoa. Oh, dang, one of the heads is gone. Rip Pupper. Can we get some Ralpher Z's in chat? Or Franker Z's, whichever you prefer. Okay, so he does telegraph that one pretty well. Whoa! Had to finish him with a melee attack. Nane's best friend.
Who knows?
Second try hype.
Sure myself.
Regardless, you have proved your strength. I acknowledge your ability. Take my soul and go forth. You have my blessing.
Okay. Well, that was strangely easy to make him let us through. Actual nunchucks? Or is this more like a three-piece staff? Have my soul, he kills himself. Oh, look, cool, a new weapon. Weapon of 3 interlocking rods infused with the elemental power of ice. Okay, I have to try that. Switch stealth arms with R2. In real time. Okay, so R2 switch main weapons, L2 switch guns. Oh yeah, so you use them like nunchucks. I don't know if their range is less. I think the sword has a little bit further range. The ice might have better CC though. Need to look at the combo list for this. How was I getting him to spin it around his body? What was the timing? Okay, there. It's... You do it once and then wait. I'm doing it... I'm letting go. I mean, I'm starting it too early, so it's... Nope. Still too early. Whoops.
Are you going to the party? What's the hurry? Didn't you get an invitation?
It's kind of like how Nero rides his arm in 5. Is there a reason she has heterochromia? Or is it just a character design thing?
This just keeps getting better and better.
Nice. Pretty cool boss fight. I can see why people talk about that one a lot. So, when you select gold or yellow, it has it on the screen. What does that even mean? If anyone knows what the difference between gold and yellow is, selecting gold and yellow when you start a game, do tell. Gold and yellow. That makes no... That has no context at all. I did save here, right? Mission 3, yeah. Guy's named Arkham. It's not after Arkham Asylum from Batman, though. Arkham originated
Likely have an uninvited
as a made-up city from H.P. Lovecraft.
a human, a woman.
He made up the name.
I'm afraid
Pretty sure that's the origin.
uninvited one to leave. That is what you want. Actually, I happen to be acquainted with that woman. A storm is approaching.
So there's a red gem there I can break to get red orbs from, which means that I will be walking in that place. Go back to Swordmaster here. Do I have enough for double jump yet? Almost. Wait, they're a different, wait, revolver. Yeah, but I already have revolver, apparently. Hold down R1 and forward on the left stick, press triangle. Oh, so it's kind of like the, what's it called? Whoops. Stinger. It's the same input for Stinger. It's a gap closer too, I think. Windmill. That looks fun. Or a propeller-like motion to rapidly slice into the enemy. And back. Let's get that. Cheap, too. The windmill doesn't have an upgraded version. That sound in the background is the garage door, by the way. Right above the garage. Select map from the status screen. Overhead view. Freeze frame. Graphical image from the room you currently occupy. What? Huh? Where's map? Okay, it shows it. Okay, so whenever you're in a room, it shows you a picture of the room. Oh, whenever you change rooms, it shows you a picture for reference. That's nice. I don't think I've ever seen another game do that. That's helpful. So is the rest of the game climbing this tower? Okay, so that's the, this is pretty reminiscent from the beginning area in DMC3. It's pretty fun. Can you still launch them with this, though? Because normally, yeah, the input to do the whirly attack with this is the launcher for your sword. But the thing is, you can probably, like, the fact that you can switch weapons in real time means that you can pretty much improv combos by switching weapons mid-combo. I go to the right or left first? Bum. See if it's the same thing. So that means I have to defeat enemies before I can go through that, but where are they? Wait, I forgot I have O here. And O should, I mean, I have a Swordmaster. Not Gunslinger, whatever the name of the other style is. And that should be working for this as well. I think that launches. Yeah, because that launches too. It just doesn't take me up there with him. You need double jump for that? Oh, you could jump. You could hug the wall. Let me try that. You can jump on the torch, apparently. I did jump on that torch, right? Maybe it was just me doing this. Is that even possible? There we go. Maybe you do need double jump. Oh, there is a door here. Crud! Dang it. See what's in that door before we keep going up. Oh wait, there's an item right there though. Oh, it's on the other side. Wait, how do you even get in there? I guess you have to drop down from higher up. Do you? Oh, it doesn't look like you can. I think you have to get up above it and fall down, and while you're falling, hug the wall. Let's go in this door first. Nice. So far, I'm liking this game more than I like Bayonetta, which is saying a lot. I like the combo system in this way more. You have a lot more... Like, all the combos in Bayonetta feel more like you have to memorize them, and here, it feels like you're actually improving them on the spot. During certain circumstances, you can repeatedly press a button to execute a special high-speed combo attack. Repeatedly while performing the Stinger. Yep, I've done that one. Million Stab. Repeatedly press square near a downed enemy. Did not know that one. Wild Stomp. Okay, camera, where are they? And these enemies suck. More? Yes, please. I mean, I was trying to switch to the sword quickly so I could do that. Pressed R2 one too many times. This battle theme is amazing. Would that be cool if that could also deflect projectiles? That would be awesome. If that could deflect projectiles. I don't think it would be OP because you can't make it last forever and it's only on one side. The being with the will of the thunderstorm, I bestow the soul of steel. Maybe I need something for that. Make that activate. Oh yeah, that'll raise this up, I bet. I probably need something with lightning to attack that. Because it said the thunderstorm. Silence Sanctuary. Trying to hit it with, oh, hang on. That. Didn't know if that would speed it up more. Since it is spinning. Huh? Oh, it's too these statues on there are too heavy. thing's giving me a lot. Nice. You can actually target them, what the heck? Oh, hang on. I hope I didn't take off too many. Now it might shoot up really fast. They move away from me too easily. Are you kidding me? They keep backing up. Hey, there's a blue orb fragment back there. And I like being able to drop down really quickly like that. It's making me target the wrong people. The camera's kind of screwing me here. Camera's really bad in this spot. Pretty low in health. How do I get up there? What? Here we go. Only two more. So we're higher up in the main room. This is where the wall was. Is it directly below me where that thing is? If I drop down, though, I have to go all the way back up. Although I won't have to fight the enemies, so... I don't think that was it. Won't take very long to get back up. It's right here. What did it look like above it, though? Yeah, I thought that was right. See, there's a wall right there. The wall goes all the way up. Oh yeah, I went into the door down here. Maybe it was this wall that I was by. Oh, these guys respawn? Well, I guess I get more stuff. Ooh, health, thank you. Just trying to change the top. I need to not be locking on all the time. Sometimes it's not good. Okay, these do not respawn. I guess if it's a locked door, they don't respawn. It didn't respawn in here. I think it was a locked door, though. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's below this. What? I don't think you have enough control in the air when you're falling. But the way the camera angle changes implies that you can drop down there. Maybe you need double jumps. That way you, so you fall, and when you're are about passing it up, when you're about to pass it up, you use your double jump, and then that's when it affords you horizontal movement. That must be it. So I'm assuming it's something optional because I doubt they would require... I doubt something required to progress in the game would demand the double jump when they present that as an optional ability. What the heck? I guess regular attacks fill that up the fastest, no matter what. That's the wall. That's the other wall. It's over here, though. So there was a yellow door if I took the left. Fall down there. Pretty sure I fall down to the yellow door. Yep. Oh, so that's how I get to it, because there's a gap there anyway. What about here, though? This. Tablet with a round indentation lies in front of a large rotating gear. So I need to go get something and place it in there. Obviously. Steal thy soul. The future knows no bounds for those who deftly march forth to meet it. Sometimes the text, the background against the text makes it difficult to read. Ooh. Are you kidding me? I used the shotgun on him when he was coming up. Oh, crud. Need to be shooting the bomb guy. I don't see where he is. There, he exploded. Oh, there he is. Camera, please. Why would they not have a free moving camera at this point in the game? Okay, you can move it somewhat here. I mean, at this point in the franchise. Nice. Can I turn the camera speed up? I doubt you can. Don't think so. Oh, I just realized I haven't used the devil trigger yet. Have I unlocked that yet? This is the first game chronologically, so maybe he doesn't have that ability yet, or he doesn't know. Since Virgil was talking about how he doesn't have it. Can I? Okay. So I guess I have to wait until I rebuild that somehow, or be able to fly. Right. How did that... I was going to say, how did that hit me? But the real question is, what hit me? Health, health, health. Wasn't very much. Why did I lock myself down here again? Health. Nice. There we go. Did I come in through the red door? No, I came in through the green door. What? But I fell down. I think I have to drop down, though. What the? What is a boss fight? It has HP at least. Okay, so it looks like I can lock onto its red segments. I mean, the camera's way too low here. Okay. It's going to take a long time. Okay, don't touch it when it has electricity, but don't touch the electricity either. This boss fight makes no sense. How do you go from Cerberus to this? I need to figure out a faster way to hurt this. Do I even have to fight this? I think so. What is this room? It's such a weird room to fight a boss in. Can't go through that door yet until it's dead, though. How am I supposed to dodge these? Okay, at least I'm right here. Oh, you can get on top of it. That's the trick. Look at that. Oh, I was going to jump to get up. I thought he was going to electrocute me. Whoa. Okay, that's the trick. It's not coming in through this side, I think. That's the best when he's going in because you're pretty much stuck there. Whereas when he's going out like this, you're getting moved out as well. Halfway there. I really like the rumble when you fire the guns. Why I'm mentioning that is because I was recommending something like that for Deus Ex Machina because the feedback for firing the guns in that game I think should be increased, and one of the ways they can do that is by adding a rumble feature or increasing the rumble when you fire the guns. Like, this boss feels like it takes way too long if you don't know the trick, and when you know the trick, it's just strangely easy. Weird fight. And double jump would be nice. I should have enough for it after this mission, I think. What? Could have finished it there if I landed on it. Pest control. I need 20,000 for the double jump. Iridescent space. Astronomical board, an astrological device which displays the endless void. Said to be powered by time. Okay. You let the door lower its guard by pretending to walk away.
There's no need to use violence, devil boy.
Devil boy.
Listen to what I say, lad.
Oh, what the?
This tower here,
Is this lady? It has heterochromia as well.
you see? Your tricks will do no good. No good.
Zip it, or I'll pierce that big nose.
That could be a problem. Just hear me out. You've got nothing to lose, right? My name is Jester, and I know a thing or two about this place. That thing there is a power generator for this entire sector. In order to open the door, you'll need to apply a little something to it first. Do you know what that is, kid? Or is that too difficult for you?
Dance, monkey, dance. He's panting.
Actually, I prefer a sword to be my partner. May I have this dance, my lady?
Why is he fighting this? What the heck?
Bingo! That is what the something is. Remember that, kid. Write it down on your hand if you don't trust your head.
All I had to do was hit it. That guy is so creepy.
Thanks. You still piss me off, though.
Mission clear. It feels like there's a lot of stuff that I missed in that mission, though. Because what about that place at the very top of the tower where it said there was an indentation? Okay, still using Swordmaster. Gunslinger... Oh no, Gunslinger's in second. Okay, I have enough for a double jump now. Which is strangely only usable in when you're using the sword, which is bizarre because you wouldn't assume that a double jump is weapon specific. Nice.
Thanks for destroying the lock for me, devil boy. And welcome to hell. Please accept my gift. Don't be humble. Just take it. After all, we're buddies, aren't we?
A bloody bird bath.
Well, isn't that special? To be honest, I was expecting something a little better than this.
That cutscene was so much darker than the actual room. How many are there? Ow. It's the one I was focusing on, right? What was that hitbox? What? Staying in one spot for too long. Letting the stinger bait me into a noob trap. Right, I'm low on health. What? I didn't even know that was an attack. It was just moving around in place. Oh man, these enemies are annoying. I'm thinking Gunslinger might be good for this. Does the shotgun always turn them to stone? Is that the trick? Is that their weakness? I wish the roll button was a lot, I mean, I wish there was a dedicated roll button. I'm going to quit the mission so I can, do Gunslinger. Kidding me? What? So they spin around before they do the attack where they fly in. Ow. Why does the shotgun turn them into stone so much faster than anything else? Maybe they're just specifically weak to it, and they turn to stone at a certain damage threshold. Is that not all of them? Isn't this the room that I fought the worm in? Or centipede? Why is that one so big? Ow! How long is this fight? These enemies are so annoying. There. Holy cow.
Welcome to hell.
I hope I don't have to go through that fight every time I die at the Jester here. Oh. What? I don't think you can lock onto the electric orbs to shoot them. You just have to dodge them, and that's kind of hard with the lack of depth perception here. Okay, you can see the shadows though. That's nice. What the heck? Oh, I can hurt him when he's in that. It looked like he was in a force field, but he's not. Can't launch him. Press O instead of X for some reason there. The confetti that comes from him instead of blood. It's hilarious. Oof. Oh, that's a lot all at once. That's coming out in a different way than they did before. Okay, so that's the original one. Nice. I have a feeling there's going to be another phase, though. I guess you just fight him later instead. I'm okay with fighting him again. There's still a lot of creative stuff they can do with him. I think I have to go back to the top. Oh, so maybe I wasn't missing anything last time, since you come back to the same area. Yeah, and they're using the red orbs to lead you there, I think. The walls are gone. Okay, that's how I get the thing. Is that a portal? Was it here? No, not here. The floor below me? I forgot how far down that goes. Do not go in there yet. Oh yeah, I have double jump now. What? I have double jump. Why is it not working? I unlocked it. Is it only in combat? That would be so weird. There it is. You're a model of an ancient weapon used to control lightning. Okay, so I know I need to remember where that... Okay, I remember the room. It said when you get lightning, like it asked something about thunderstorms, and then there was a cage in the same room. I need to remember where that was, though. I think it was in here. Nice, got an A from that one hallway. This room. It's like in DMC1. Soul of Steel. Its possessor need not fear heck nor oblivion. That's a key item, I think. Why can I not jump off this? I hate these enemies. I was hoping that would close the gap. Ooh, falls off. Where are they? Can't control the camera in this room. Oh, you can... I think I just attacked the projectile to intercept it. That makes them less annoying. It's already lit up. Wait, what? I guess they want me to climb up the rest of the... They want me to climb up the main room instead. I don't remember that. Maybe it's letting me through like that because of the walls now being lifted. But I've already been at the top. Going backwards. Oh, that's where you go when you go through the elevator. Why are you able to see a door on the other side of this? Oh, that's where he was when he met the jester. Haven't checked the yellow door yet. I just came from that, what the heck? Oh, there's the yellow door. You have to go around for that one. I don't know if that makes you move faster. Overall. Has a lot of end lag. I don't think it's faster. Yeah, this place. Why is this still not repaired yet? Oh yeah, this. Wait, did we just start in here? Hey there, Greninja. How are you doing? I'm currently on mission 5. Started the game today. Okay. No point in this room. That's where I started. The only other place I can go is down here again. What the heck? Are you kidding me? That's what the... How is anybody supposed to figure that out? That's what the Steel Soul does? Okay. Turns into Indiana Jones. The Last Crusade. What the... I am the combat adjudicator. Wait, what? Only a technique icy cool to the core can move me. This icy enough for you? Does it need to be, the heck? Does it need to be... Does it need to be S? There. A. Oh, nice. Only need one more now. Is that even where I'm supposed to go? Oh, there it is. Weird. Surge of Fortunas. What's that? I changed my mind! Oh, secret mission 2. I missed the first secret mission? Are you kidding me? Taking no damage, okay. Oh man, that's going to be rough with these enemies. It's going to really teach me how to take on these enemies. What? Huh. How the heck? No! No! I need to focus on one. Each time I kill one, it'll become easier because I have less things to dodge. Huh. Huh. The thing is, if I use a melee attack, I interrupt their casting. But I don't know if I can do that on all four quickly enough. Okay, one's down. Boy, am I glad I picked Gunslinger for this mission. Wait, why did it... There. I guess I pushed it a bit too hard. It made me switch. That was close. That was close. Okay, one more. I can just melee this guy. Nice. That got me so sweaty. Hey, we have 4 pieces now. Oh man, that went away. Worst kept secret. Where's my HP? Guess I won't see it. I guess I won't see the increased HP meter until I get into a fight. I'm wiping my glasses off. It got kind of smudged from that fight. Hear the children laughing in the background because the jester is so silly. There we go. I can see. Oh, going up this ladder. I mean, elevator. I said ladder. Wait! Okay, enemies, yeah, I was going to say, it's not an action game. It's not an action game unless there's an elevator fight. God. Oh, wow, that's very useful here. Why can I not use my double jump? Wait, why are we going back down? Oh, is it too heavy? Do I have to kill them fast enough? Okay. So you have to kill them fast enough, I think, because it's too heavy. I think you just have to focus on knocking them off. It's going to start getting really heavy here. No! Oh wait, the door was right there. Want that health up there. Shooting in two directions actually makes a lot more sense than you would think. Oh, there's my extra HP bar. Because, how it works is whichever direction you're facing is where one gun aims, and then you use the analog stick to control the other gun. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm pushing the stick right. So, like, let's say I'm facing that way, and I'm mashing one gun will always shoot that direction, and if I pull the analog left, it means I'm also going to shoot one left, or backwards. See? Ow. Let me through. Wait, was that not the exit? What? What? What is this camera angle? Are they blocking that? I can't tell if I just didn't make it into the door or if that isn't the actual door. I need to figure out how to do that attack where it spins around me. Is there any way to look at that? What? I don't think you can. View a list. Okay, that is not the door. You just have to definitely keep them thinned out so it doesn't get too heavy. I just made him walk off. He was too scared. Nice. Okay, that was easy with the Cerberus. The point of going down here? Ooh. Okay, probably a boss fight in here. Jester. Means I probably want Swordmaster. Gunslinger's now in first. Does more damage and has even greater range. Okay. Wait. Did it? Oh, it's because when I restarted the mission, it didn't save that I got that. Okay. That's why. There we go. Yeah, and it only works when you have the sword.
Look, brother, it's been ages, but we finally...
I'm not fighting the Jester.
I see that. We must entertain our guest. You're right. We have to be gracious hosts. What should we do? How do I know? We need to come up with something. Brother, our guest is sighing. Sigh? What is sigh? Well, a sigh is when...
Enough already! How long are you two gonna keep carrying on like this? In case you didn't get the hint, I'll spell it out. Your guest wants to go through. Got it?
Our job here is to guard this pool. That's right. We can't let you pass.
Oh, their heads were actually the hilt of the sword. Oh, maybe I did want Gunslinger here. Ow. Okay, what is going on here? I don't think I can stagger these guys. Dodged too early, I think. See, I hate that the dodge button's also the jump button, because sometimes you dodge when you want to jump and vice versa. Dodging way too early. Excuse me, game, for having too fast reaction times. Glad it starts me back here. Okay, he can hit me in the air. Ow, what the? The Naruto run. This camera. Wait, he got disarmed. How did I disarm him before the blue guy when I'm focusing the blue guy? Camera, please. They both do the aerial attack at the same time. That's bad news for me. Camera? You cannot ever jump into them like that. What? Okay, once one's dead, it shouldn't be so bad. Crud! Camera, please, camera. Oh, that's a new move. God. They're doing new stuff now. Oh, I thought I was dead. Do I have any health items? I don't think I do, but might as well check. Yeah, no. Camera? Camera killed me! Why? I didn't even see him coming. So pretty much what my strategy is right now is I'm shooting them. So that way when their guard is down, I'm hitting them. And then when they charge in, I dodge it by doing a back jump, and then I do a melee attack by, using the sword slam. Oh, you can make them hit each other? Is that what I just did? Is that how we got disarmed that one time? Crud. Jeez. Okay. I'm trying to just focus one at a time here, but I don't know how possible that is. How does that keep happening? He still has so much HP. I have to wait for them to stop guarding. That was close. Crud. Okay, I think the trick to get them to hit each other is you can keep one in one place by attacking them, because then they're stuck guarding, but their back is exposed to the other guy. How did I disarm him like that? They did the double attack. Didn't save my double jump there. He's disarmed. So far, I've only seen the red guy get disarmed. Okay, he's dead. Is this like Ornstein and Smo, where the one that you kill second absorbs the first one's power? Yeah, that's like Ornstein and Smo because he took his sword. I don't know if it's the same either way though. Like I don't know if you kill the blue guy first and then the red guy picks up the ice sword, he'll probably be the exact same. Holy cow, this is rough. No. The camera is so bad. I don't know if I should waste my money on a health item to get me through that part. I'd rather just get better at it and save my money for something better. I'm not going to spend the whole time shooting these guys. I don't want to make the fights take that long. I press jump. They disarmed him. I don't know if that's just, if I'm just getting a guard break or what. Kidding me? Camera, please. Wait, I disarmed both of them. What the heck? How am I getting that? Oh, you can still hurt him as he's running up there, too. That's nice. Are you kidding me? Well, I can't even see it coming because of this camera. Camera, please. Okay, he's telegraphing a lot of his attacks with a sound effect or a voice line. That one. Crud. Okay, when he jumps up in the air, he's doing the wind. Crud. No, I jumped! I jumped! This camera! Please. What's the point of the lock on if it's not even going to keep them in the middle of the screen the whole time? I'm going to play this first phase patiently because it'll take way too long otherwise. I don't know. Okay, when it goes on to the second phase, is it keeping the amount of HP? Like, so I kill the first one, right? And then the second one takes the other sword. Does that one gain any HP? Because if not, I'd want to get them both as low as possible. So that way, when it starts the second phase, he doesn't have much HP in the second phase. How am I doing that? What the heck? So let's get them both really low. Just focus the blue guy now. No, the blue guy. What the heck? He hit me and... Like, see, I disarmed him, but I also got hurt there. So now the second guy shouldn't have much HP. In fact, it might actually be possible to kill him before he changes phases. Why could it not let me... I was doing my stinger attack, and I was locked on, and it wasn't targeting him. Okay, there. Yeah, he does keep the HP. I'm pretty sure it's possible to skip this phase then. Nice. Double trouble. Yeah, it's possible to skip that phase, I bet.
We have been waiting for a long time. Yes,
New weapons?
very long time. For someone stronger than us. Someone who can control us. My name is Agni, and my name is Rudra. You shall take us with you. We could be a great help to you.
Okay, but on one condition.
What is it? Name it.
No talking.
I knew he was going to say that. Donkey. 2 words. Shut up. He doesn't want them talking to him. So Cerberus was ice only. This is ice and fire.
No talking. Good.
They didn't say got it because that would be breaking the rule. Hurl forth fire and tornado like gusts. Oh, so it's not really fire and ice, it's fire and wind, I think. You can only equip up to 2 different weapons for each weapon type. Oh, okay. Oh, so that's just like Bayonetta then. Choose the right weapon for the job. Which ones do I have right now? Okay, so I can't equip that until after this. Is that where I came in through? Which one did I go? I think this is the one I'm supposed to go through because it's spiky on the sides. That was a funny boss. So let's try them out now. After I equip them. Yeah, these pre-rendered cutscenes look a lot better on the actual display than my TV. My TV is making them look bad for some reason. Isn't Lady just a human, though? So she has no justified right to be as stylish and cool as Dante. Fighting the same enemies, you know? I guess she just has much more training. Grenades in the mouth, it's Resident Evil 2. Ooh. Rocket jumping. Mission 6. We are the trial. Okay, customize. Let's try out these new weapons. Let's sit out Cerberus, because I know Rebellion's always good. You know, Rebellion's really good. Plus, I want to keep my double jump on at all times. And how much money do I have? Can I buy an action? The thing is, I don't want to waste too much money getting all these new attacks for every different weapon when I'm going to eventually find 2 of my favorite weapons and only focus on them, you know? Jetstream. Well, I already have that. Multiple enemies with increased speed in this powered up version of Jetstream. Hold down R1 and forward on the left stick. So it's like the Stinger. Whirlwind. Flash through enemies with the power of fire and wind. Or spinning. Oh, this can have double jump as well. That's really expensive, though. So, if you want to get a double jump, you really have to decide which one you want to unlock it on. Because you don't need double jump on Rebellion and this one. That's a waste. Let's not do that. Let's get Whirlwind. Have enough to upgrade our guns too? Sure. We'll probably be using the handguns throughout the whole game, so. It's not wasteful to upgrade them, even if I find a better weapon later. Bam. Whoa. I don't know. I don't know if I like these. He moves around too much, I think. It feels a lot like you're using the dual blades for Monster Hunter, honestly. What the heck? Okay, I'll take it. But that is a launcher like the sword. So the fact that the sword has a launcher and a double jump, and now these have a launcher and a double jump, makes me feel like most people, if they're really trying to min-max their build or get the best combos possible, they wouldn't take this and the Rebellion. It's more like one or the other. I have to try it in at least one fight, though. Wait, what style am I on right now? Yeah, on Weapon Master. That's about to level up, though. I mean, Sword Master. Oh, cool. An X attack. So, yeah, you can do a lot of the stuff you can do with the Rebellion here. So, do the launcher and then start using O. Oh, that's cool. Why can I not do my launcher? There we go. I like that. Let's try this out. Wait, what? Is this a, is this like the Lost Woods again? Passing one trial still shows lacking. Passing 2 trials expands horizons. Passing all trials unlocks one's true potential. So I guess it doesn't really matter which order you go in. 3 trials. Wisdom will be put to the test in the chamber ahead. Use your lifetime experience, from the crawling infant to the man standing tall, and finally to the old man leaning on his cane. Is it a Sphinx? Because that's the answer. What they're saying here is the answer to the riddle of the Sphinx in Oedipus Rex. Your techniques will be put to the test in the chamber ahead. Overcome the onslaught of obstacles to guarantee your future. Your warrior's heart will be put to the test in the chamber ahead. Fight all of the crests to suppress the evil spirit's rage. Okay, let's start with this one. Let's see if it's a Sphinx. And this is like Lost Woods, isn't it? It has 2 lights on it. That one has 3, so let's see. I came in through 1. Oh, maybe it means to go back through this one. Nope, okay. So let's say that's 1 and then 2. Did I get that wrong? What the heck? Oh, great, they have the birds. We know here you live. You know where I live, and we're coming. Oh, great. Can't wait to get spotted. Hello there. I don't know if I should be focusing these birds or not. Have you ever played this before? Because apparently this is the best one in the franchise. And so far, out of 1, 2, and 3, I can definitely agree. I made a rhyme. These birds suck. Are you kidding me? Okay, one more. Are you kidding me? There we go. So I don't know if that was actually the correct route or not. What the heck? Do I have to leave? Okay, so it wasn't 2. I doubt they would copy Ocarina of Time and make it where it's where the music is loudest. See the lights on the top of the door? I thought it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. I already went through that though, and that's not it. It's not it either. What? Probably going to die here. Just fine, because then I can get my Cerberus back. Yeah. Well, that's good, though, because I'm getting my money back from upgrading it, I think. Hang on. Action. Yeah, see, I don't have that. I don't have that yet. Increased spiral velocity. That could be really good because it does feel really slow, but I don't have enough yet. Stinger level 2. Let's do that. Wait, I do have it, right? I don't think it got more expensive after that. Oh, Oh, that's why it shows the same amount. Because it caps there. Yeah, I know, it's been bricking PS4. Hey, I was saying for the record, I was telling everybody that it looks lame. Yeah, and once it started bricking systems, they started offering refunds, which can only hurt the sales. Well, I mean, hurt the revenue. So whatever they reported, you know, whatever little revenue they reported. Can I not get this again? Whatever revenue they reported, it's actually less than that because that was before the refunds. I made it where red orbs fell from that last time. Yeah, that's really slow. You can tell that's better if it's upgraded. There it is. Don't know what I did differently there. I guess you have to shoot. Like I've said before, Anthem just looks like it was made without any sort of passion at all. Like, I bet EA just told BioWare, make another games as a service type multiplayer game where we can keep on adding content and DLC for a long time. Just make it open world in Iron Man suits. You know, so they tried that. Although it's impossible to know how much EA influence really had in it, but I'm expecting it's a lot. So that wasn't it, and that wasn't it, which means it has to be this, but I need to figure out why this one. Why was it that one? Hi, Tanuki. Hey there, Pixel. How are you doing? So I'm on mission, was it 7? 6? I'm on mission 6 right now. I'm in these trial rooms, and this is basically Lost Woods. Playing more Soul Calibur 6? You don't say. I made a new character. Well, not a new character, but I made a new custom master off last night that I'm going to show off tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but today's Tuesday, right? No, today's Sunday, right? Yeah, it's Sunday. So I'll be playing Soul Calibur on Tuesday probably, and I get to show off a new custom master off I made. It's based on a mythological figure. I have no idea what the pattern was from that. Oh, that's missing a gym now. What the heck? Now that one's missing a gym. Wait. This is weird. Oh, that was always missing a gym. You went into a casuals room and became the room boss. I'm sure everyone loved that. What is the pattern here? This makes no sense. Oh, I still have Gunslinger. Crud. I need to cancel. I need to figure out how to cancel out of that sooner. And an 8 win streak. Nice. Did you make anyone leave? Someone put in one of those generic messages that is, can't you play a different character, please? Yeah, I think it says, would you mind playing a different character? Would you mind, kind sir? And this sucks. These bird enemies! Am I going to die here? Okay, there. What the heck is the pattern here? Most of the day labbing Yoshimitsu and Raphael after the massacre last night. Yoshimitsu's so tricky. I feel like he's going to be the last character I fully understand the ins and outs of. I have to leave. So the pattern was... So originally I went into this door because there wasn't a gym on the skull. Wait a minute, that's gone too now. Oh no, that was always gone, I think. So it was 4... That's different now. Now it's only 1. That's 3 now. Oh no, that's the start. Okay, so that's where I entered. So 4, maybe 3 now? What the heck is this pattern? Okay, so it's not counting up or counting down. And it's not always the door without the gym in the middle. Yeah, it looks a lot better than 2. It is a lot better than 2, also. But yeah, see, this is how I remember PS2 games looking. DMC 1 and 2 looks way worse than I remember PS2 graphics. This looks about right. It was this. And then that. What is the pattern? It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it? Do you just have to remember it by trial and error? It was also released on PS3. Oh, is that what the special edition is? Because in the HD collection here, it says DMC3 special edition. So that might be it. It might be the one with better textures or whatever. I tried this room yet? I made it somehow, apparently. Essence of intelligence. The impalpable knowledge of the ancient ones. Of the ancients ones. Look at that. What is this translation? Of the ancients ones. Offer this to the goddess to open up a new path. To open a new path. So do I just leave now? Okay. Was weird. I don't really know if there was a pattern. Onslaught of obstacles. Okay, so second trial now. Trial of skill. Indiana Jones. Okay, so that's on the right side. So what's the pattern? Bottom right, left. I think it might be random, actually. What? That knocked me so far back. What the heck? Essence of technique. Masterful techniques of the ancient ones. Offer this to the goddess to open up a new path. How do I leave? Do I have to fight these things? Why is there such a sudden increase in motion blur also? I just want to get out of here. There. Where are they? So far away, it's making me drop my rating. Get back here. There. Made me miss some red orbs. Okay, so one more. Camera. I still think it's bizarre that they were still using fixed camera angles this late into the PS2's lifespan. What's this? Wait, I forgot what this one said at the beginning. Is it just a combat room? And I wish I had Blade Master equipped. You're kidding me. I hate these enemies that are always blocking. Am I supposed to be attacking the wheel during the fight or after the fight? Let's see. I have it filled up. What's supposed to happen? Oh, nice. Charge shot and rapid shot. Oh, I forgot I have charge shot, honestly. Fireworks level up, so pretty much everything's stronger now. What? Oh, there's another one on this side. What the? It's not what I meant to do. What is this AoE? Why do these guys have so much HP? What the heck? Okay. What the heck am I supposed to be doing here? If I continue, do I have to do the other 3 trials too? Okay, how many... What are my items? Okay, I don't have to redo the other ones. Nice. And I thought I could catch all of them in that. It's not what I meant to do. How did that not stagger him? I think I'm just supposed to get both of these things active. Okay, so they're both active. What's supposed to happen now? I don't know if I've mentioned this already, Pixel, but this game actually gives you combo options. You can freestyle however you want. Oh wait, the other thing isn't active. You have to... Was I too slow? Dang. It's going to be awful. Okay, now hurry, hurry, hurry. Hurry! Let me hit it! I don't think that was fast enough. I want to keep getting killed by doing this. No, they're definitely both active right now. What's that supposed to do then? Are you kidding me? Guys, what am I supposed to do? Let me read the hint again. Buy all the crest. I did that. I had both of them lit at the same time. Is there another one hidden somewhere? It's only showing 2. Maybe you have to kill a wave with them both active. It's not very intuitive, but that's my next guess. So let me kind of get them weakened. Oh, what the heck? How did that shotgun not hit him at point blank? Okay. Go to the other side. So maybe I have to kill a wave when these things are lit. Did I do it? No, the next wave is coming in. What the heck am I supposed to do? It says light the torches, suppress the evil spirit's rage, and both of them are lit, and people are still spawning in. Maybe it makes them weaker. I don't think it's really worth it. Yeah, maybe it just makes them weaker. And the reason why I was double jumping is so that I would be above that. I took a lot more hits than I was expecting. So I guess I can hit this near the end of a wave when there's only like one guy left. 1 or 2. What? I'm just going to try to kill them instead of trying to figure something out. Because, as far as I can tell, they're not repeating the waves yet. You know, once they start bringing in the same things, then I'll think I'm missing something. But it might just be regular waves, and if you light the torches, it just makes them weaker. So you see the purple, like the purple fire? Man, I wish the, standing, like, I wish where you whip around the shotgun like a nunchuck, like a pair of nunchucks, I wish that had a slightly bigger AoE. Well, that was the first time I did that. Nice. Nice. What? Okay, so they have their full power back. Wait, no they don't. Don't hit me. Here. I don't know if this is worth it yet. I mean, it's worth it if I don't get hit while I'm going for it. Hold on. Get away from me. There. Where did he come from? What? Okay, are they fully powered right now? Man, it's getting rough. Look how high in the air you can go. When I'm on that wave, it's as if there's constantly some sort of damaging hitbox within my proximity. Am I missing something here? I want to make sure I'm not wasting my time by just focusing on clearing the waves. Why is this one particularly so much more difficult than the other two? The other two trials. I was jumping. Come on. Nice. Maybe they're actually invincible unless you do this. Okay, I need to make sure I hit these guys while I have the barrier down. Crud. Nice. Now the other one's up. Down. Crud, he just teleports right there and hits me? There we go. Oh, why can't I do Stinger? There. Man, that guy was tough. Okay, barrier back up. I think I'm doing this right. I think I'm understanding it. They don't last very long. The barriers. I mean, the torches stop the barriers. Is that the same guy? Okay, there we go. So that wasn't really that bad. Okay, so we have all the trials passed. How do I interact with that anyway? Okay, you just press triangle by it. So what do we do with these? I have all 3 pieces. How do I use these? Do I just leave? Let's put that on. Even though I have Gunmaster leveled up now, so it's probably pretty good. Compared to what Swordmaster is right now. I've gotten pretty used to it. Oh, that never saved. If I bring the things back... Oh, yeah, there they are. The slots. Nothing happened. What does 3 do? Artemis. A gun of the demon world that discharges arrows concentrated with demon energy. Okay. Oh, so I guess getting all 3 was optional. Nice, I got a gun for it. Let's try this out. It looks really dumb. Hang on, where was the, This might be the end of the mission, so let me... If it's the end of the mission, then I can test it, else I can test it in the next one. But in case it's not, let me equip it. It looks really dumb. Let's not judge it by how it looks. A laser. That's kind of like the, that one gun in DMC3. I never really used it much. Just because you get it so late. I have Gunslinger on right now, right? Pressing O seems to do the same thing. Pressing O seems to do the same thing as square. I don't think it can really do anything else. Does anyone know if this is good or not? Because maybe it's secretly OP. Maybe it does a whole bunch of damage, which is worth the trade-off. Since I mostly use the pistols, I guess I can keep it on for now. So I can try it and see for myself. There. Okay. What? Of gales and flames. Okay, so I need to come back with the other... With, Agni and Rudra? Those are the names? I know Agni's the fire one. What? Okay, there. And I haven't really unlocked anything. There we go. It's a lot easier to make the style go up that high. I mean, it's a lot easier to make the ranking go up faster if you have different attacks you can weave in. Very nice, but let's go put our guns back to normal. I mean, our swords. No, no, no. There we go. And that gun looks so unwieldy, and it's on his arm even when it's not equipped.
Well, well.
Ew.
You've grown stronger.
Go to hell.
You point a gun at me? Your own kin? Your dear papa?
Papa.
The only family I ever had was my mother. And she's dead.
You break my heart. After all, it was I who gave you your name. My darling daughter.
Is that why she calls herself Lady? Instead of an actual name. Ooh. Mission clear. 28 minutes. Wow, that one took me a while. See, I think 28 minutes was also the amount of time it took me to do the dreaded Mission 14 in DMC2. But it didn't even feel like 28 minutes this time because it was fun. Save. Already spent 3 hours, 15 minutes in here. Wow. Didn't even feel like it. So, whereas DMC1 and DMC2, I played for the sake of seeing every game in the franchise, you know, seeing the franchise's origins and appreciating how far it's come. You know, you have to see where it started to appreciate how far it's come. Honestly, that's the only reason I played. That's the only reason I stuck with 2, so I could say I played through the whole thing, and so that way I can say I've seen the whole franchise, you know, so I can make judgments with credentials on the other games. Although DMC1 was enjoyable, like I said, it was enjoyable. It was fun. Although I don't think DMC1 is something you would go back and replay for the fun of it. It was enjoyable just because it was interesting, like I said, interesting to see the origin of the franchise. But the thing is, with DMC3 existing, if I was ever wanting to go back and replay one of these 3 games, it would be this. So DMC3 actually holds up by today's standards. And it's worth going back and playing just for the fun of it. Anyways, though, it is 10:15 p.m. and I've been streaming for 3 hours and 24 minutes. So I think this is a good place to stop part 1 of the DMC3 playthrough, because we just got another cutscene with Lady. So we can call that a cliffhanger. And I will see you guys later. So anybody watching, thank you very much. It's good to have you here. I appreciate the support. And if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like the video. So I will see you guys later.